everyone, it's May, which means it's time to put the jackets and the leggings up and get out to the beach. So let's get ready and get on out there. So today I am not going to use concealer or foundation or primer or any of those things because out in the extreme sun like that, in the extreme heat, it melts. And who wants to go out there with cute lifeguards, cute surfer dudes with a melting face? I sure don't want to. I don't know about you. So I'm just going to go straight to contour. Here we go. So for the contour, I am going to be using this eyeshadow palette. It's L'Oreal. It's one of my favorite palettes. I love everything from this collection, this nude collection right here. So I am going to be getting into this, just going ahead and taking a dive. Beach pun! And just get this amazing brush by e.l.f. All of these products, by the way, can be found and bought from CVS and Walmart, so I would suggest going and getting these products. They're amazing. They're kind of my go-to things. And so this is an e.l.f. brush, and this is my favorite brush. It is just, the texture of the bristles is just perfect for getting the product on your face how you want it. It applies it beautifully and evenly. I recommend this brush very much. So if you see in the palette this cool shade, light shade right here, we are going to be going in and contouring with this. So let's just get a little touch. You don't want too much. You want like a little bit of a bronzy tan. You don't want to look like you have mud on your face, that you've loaded dirt. You want to look like you've been at the beach already, not like you've been mudding. I've kind of been mudding before. I live in the South. It's actually a lot of fun. So I cannot wait to get out there to the beach. I have just emerged, basically. All these past few months, I have been in the house watching Netflix, which is why I need contour. I need a bit of bronzing. I am as pale as one of the Cullens family from Twilight. Looks like if the sun touches my skin, I'm gonna sparkle. And that's all you need for your contour. So I am going to go straight into blush. For blush, we are going to be using CoverGirl Cheekers right here. It is a nice, natural, light kind of touch of rosiness to your face. I really like this color, and I really like this product. It's very easy to build, and it's very just like a hint of a rosy glow. So I am going to go straight into that. So I've been to a lot of beaches so far, and my favorite beach spot ever was St. John. We went there on a cruise, and it was Trunk Bay. And it was just secluded and amazing. There was a big mountain behind us. It looked like something off of Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, it was just stunning. And I was wondering, say in the comments, what's your favorite beach spot that you've ever been to? Or what's the beach spot you want to go to? Mine's definitely Hawaii. Come on. I mean, who doesn't want to go to Hawaii? Magnum PI is goals. I mean, really. Oh, whoopsie. I have just started talking about Hawaii and Magnum PI, like one of my favorite shows, even though it's, it's an ancient one, I know, but it's my favorite. That I forgot to tell you, I went straight into the highlight. I'm so excited to get out there. I'm not paying attention. So let me show you what I just put on my face without you knowing. Surprise! Here is L'Oreal. I'm using the same palette, but I'm just gonna go in with this creamy shade right here. Now this texture for these eyeshadows are very buttery, so it's very easy to use it as a nice little glisten of a highlight. So I'm just gonna go in with my finger and just get a load of this. Look at this. Oh, it's like nice and reflecting, nice and glistening. So let's sparkle. I just got so into talking about Hawaii because that's like my favorite place. I mean, well, not my favorite place, but my favorite place to go and potentially visit, if you will. It just looks like it is just so beautiful, and I've heard great things about it. Sometimes I think about living there. Has anyone lived there before? Please also say in the comments because I've got questions. Okay, so now our highlight is on and we're sparkling, we're glistening. If you see that right here, it's a nice little soft reflection of light. Not very, very out there, not too much, but also very noticeable. So we're gonna go on to eyebrows. Now, for the brows, I am not doing all the manicuring and brushing and all this business. I am going to simply, I feel like my hair's sticking up, so that's why you're seeing me do this as I talk. So I am just simply going to fill it in and just keep the natural shape because at the beach, being active in the sun, a manicured brow is going to go away, and we do not want to waste our time and energy because we're ready to get out in the sun. And so I'm just going to be filling in the eyebrows with Expert Wear. This is my favorite eye pencil for the eyeliner and the eyebrow, and it's a nice velvet black. It has it also in a nice brown if that's what you prefer in color. And I am just going to go right on in and go very, very lightly with this. This is a lot of color. If you bear down on this, you will spend an extra 5 hours on your makeup trying to wipe your eyebrows and calm the color down, calm the darkness down. Because it's just so pigmented and strong that it takes just a really light hand. Okay, so now we are done. So with the brows, I am going to go right into my favorite part ever, which is the eyeshadow. Now I am going to prime my eyes with foundation because with all of the heat and all of that with the sun, it is going to help keep an extra stick to keep the eyeshadow in place. So we are going to be using Maybelline Full Coverage. This is one of my favorites. It's a nice light tan, but it is available in every kind of shade you can imagine. They're very, it's very affordable as well, and it says, it says it can last up to 24 hours. You know what? I'm just staring at it with confusion because, to be honest with you guys, I don't know why they have this 24 right here because it doesn't say. It's random, but it's still a great product, so please get out there and get it. It distracted me. So it's got this nice little squirt thing right here, which I like it. It is a lot better than just opening it up and it being an explosion. Have you ever had like those that do not have the squirty thing on top and it's just the bottle? You open it up, you open up the foundation, and it's just an explosion of mess. I have several times with several things. So I'm just gonna get that and prime my eyes right here like this and just work it in. And just blend it in. We are primed. Okay, we are blended, we are ready, we are primed, and I am going to go right in to this palette again and go right into the color we used to contour. So I am going to be using this Ecotone brush, this Ecotone crease brush, which I highly recommend as well. It's also got a nice texture to the bristle. So I am going to just dab lightly. Be very careful because both the e.l.f. and the Ecotone really grab onto the product. And sometimes you can get too much. And just plunk that right into the crease. And my sunglasses fell off of my head. Okay. Are we good? Okay, there we go. I love the L'Oreal eyeshadows because it's very nice and buttery, as I said before, and also there's not any fallout. If you see right there, it's not making any kind of mess. I really like that. That's one of my favorite things about L'Oreal. Okay, just want to blend that in, make it really natural looking. And now that I have, now that I have that blended into the crease, I'm gonna go in underneath the bottom lash line with this BH Cosmetics pencil brush. This is not available at Walmart, I don't think, but you can get this online, and it's also a great product. So I'm gonna be just going in with what I put in my crease and just giving the bottom a nice little smoke. You don't want your smoke to be too much though, just a little bit, because you're not going to the club, everyone. You're going to the beach. And I've gone to the beach looking like I'm going to the club. Okay, so I got a nice little smoke going, little tan smoke. Now to deepen that on the outer corner of the top eyelid and the bottom of and below the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this darker color that's right next to the tan that we just used. It's a nice light brown shade, and I'm just going to go back in with the crease brush and get just a little bit. But just a little bit of this dark color. You don't want your smoke to be too strong. Has this happened to anybody else? I have just been trying to do a nice, sexy, smolty, smoky eye. Ooh, try saying that fast 5 times. And I will just get it way too much, and I'll look like I have like 2 black eyes, and I walk into where my parents are, and my parents will say, "What car accident have you been in?" No, I was just working on my makeup. Thanks for the encouragement. So just really work that in, really blend it out. And now I'm going to take the pencil brush to get the corner of the lower lash line right here. Just at the very corner right here. Don't go all down the lash line because that makes the smoke too much. Well, in my opinion, I don't know. Maybe it looks better on somebody else. Usually that's the case. Anyway, so now it's time for a little bit of glisten, a little bit of sparkle on the eyelid. So I am going to go in with my favorite shade, favorite kind of eyeshadow to wear for summer. It is this nice gold shimmer right here. It is just so beautiful. I love shades like this for any time of year, but especially summer, especially just putting it all over the lid and just, you know, that being it. I just love it. I just love these kinds of shades, and so I'm just going to be getting my finger like this and going right in there and just placing that all over the eyelid. And it really, I feel like it complements the tan and the brown that we just put in. Just really getting in there with it. Okay, and I'm gonna get in the crease, get this crease brush again and kind of blend in the dark brown with the gold just a little bit. Because you don't want like this random, oh, there's brown and then there's gold. No, you want like a nice gentle easing in of color. Okay, so we're almost done with the eyeshadow. Now, if you can see, we are looking really, really golden, really, really nice, really, really summery, really good for the beach. So I am going to go and finish this up and get this pencil brush again and go right into the shade that we used for our highlight, for our cheeks, and just highlight the inner corner of my eye and my brow bone. And just like a nice cute little dot right there. Boop. And I just kind of like to blend it in so it's not too strong, but it's still highlighted. Go, and just a little bit up here. Kind of give our brow bone and the makeup up here around it just like a more of a shape. Just a bit more notice, kind of cleans up the makeup up here. Kind of like rounds it out a bit. Okay, so we are done with the eyeshadow, and now it is time for mascara. So what I'm going to use today is CoverGirl Professional. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite mascaras to use, especially for outdoors. It doesn't get a lot of product on the brush. This one doesn't, this particular brand, and that is very, very good for outdoors. I used to use this for high school, and I was hiking with my friends all the time, and it wouldn't run. It wasn't like too much product to where it ran down my face with sweat or anything like that, so that's why I'm using this today. And it's got a nice little curve right there, which gives your eyelashes a nice natural lift. So I'm just going to just drag it down like this first to give it a natural thickness, and then bring it up. Just bring it up. Okay, mascara faces are the worst. They are the most non-attractive faces ever. Give it a bit more oomph. Mascara takes a while, everyone. So I am not going to go back in with the brush into the product. I'm just going to use what's left over to just barely darken and lengthen my lower lash line, my lower lashes. Okay, so now off to the grand finale. We are going to be using a little touch of lipstick, not too much, but just to give you that little enhancement of color. So I am going to be using my favorite lipstick ever. This is Revlon. This is in the shade Blushing Mauve, which is a nice nude shade. It's very much like the color of your natural lip. And I love this brand, Revlon. I put it on when I'm going to college, when I'm going to school. I get up at like 6 a.m. I put this on, and I don't leave school until 5:30 p.m. But I have to reapply this like once, and that's with eating and drinking and sweating and all that good fun stuff. So I just highly recommend this brand. So we're going to take that, and we're just going to get a little bit on our finger because you don't want your lips to be too strong, but just like a nice little healthy wash of color. Right there. Oh, just make the ever so popular duck face. There we go. Yeah. Okay, I think we're done. So this is the look. This is the product of all our work. And there you go. Oh yeah. Okay, this is how it looks closed. Oh yeah. So, yep, here it is. This is the final look. Now I am ready. The time has come. I can't wait to go. Let's get out there. I need this. I need a good vacation. I need good beach time. Let's go. Well, that's not good. That's a problem. So everyone, hello. I don't have a beach. So I'm going to go back into the house where I emerged from and continue to watch Netflix. So I hope you guys are at a beach and stay safe and have a fun time. And thank you for watching this video. See ya. You have a good day.